Hi, my name is Kimmy, and I really wanted to do a series of videos to show off my Sugarpill collection, and I own a lot of Sugarpill products, and they are honestly my favorite makeup brand, hands down, and so I'm just going to show you everything that I have in my collection so far. The reason why I have a lot of Sugarpill, besides the fact that I love it, is that I always buy stuff on sale, and Cyber Monday was like last week. And B, there is a store by my house that sold Sugarpill, but they've decided to stop selling it, so a lot of their stuff was 75% off, and I could not say no. Typically, when it comes to Sugarpill itself, given how much product you get, it's a pretty good deal because like 3 or 4 grams of a pressed eyeshadow is $12, and that is amazing when you compare it to other brands of makeup. So in this video particularly, I'm just going to show you the pressed eyeshadows that I have, and I'm going to be making more videos concerning all the other stuff that I have. A pressed eyeshadow from Sugarpill, it's okay, so the prices aren't that bad. So a pressed eyeshadow like this is only $12. But then if they have like a metals collection or a metals formula, so the Sugarpill metal formula is going to be like $16, but you can buy pans depotted and put them like in a palette or something, and if you buy the shadow without the clamshell packaging, then it'll be like 10 to 13 depending on what formula you get. So anyways, well, first off, I love Sugarpill a lot. When I first started getting into makeup, I remember seeing these pictures of just this bright, beautiful makeup, and I'm a person who really likes bright, bold color. And then I discovered that all of these brands, all this makeup came from Sugarpill. And I love the aesthetic, I love the packaging, I love Shrinkle herself. Shrinkle Amy Doan, she is the founder of Sugarpill Cosmetics. I'm obsessed with her. And one time I met her and she told me I was cute, and I almost started crying. I just love her so much. I stalk her every day on Instagram. It's kind of a problem. But anyways, just let's get to it. Let me just show you all of the shades I have. I'm not going to do swatches because that takes a long time and I don't know what I'm doing. So anyways, welcome to my fangirl video of my favorite makeup company. The first shade that I'm going to pull out is After Party. And After Party, I read somewhere that Shrinkle said that growing up people said not to wear teal eyeshadow because it makes you look like a bimbo, so that made her love teal eyeshadow even more. So this color is discontinued unfortunately, but I think this is the first color that like Shrinkle really just wanted to make. But it is this beautiful teal blue. Very bold, very bright, it's sparkly, and this is just the outer packaging of it. I like how at the back there's a little pill kitty and it says After Party. The second shade that I'm going to show you is a red color that I don't know how to pronounce the name. This is the name, it's just a whole bunch of symbols. It says limited edition, but like every couple months they sell it. But this past year they haven't sold it, and that kind of worries me, and maybe it is going to be limited edition for good. But anyways, this is the color. It is a nice red with a whole bunch of sparkles in it. I use it for a lot of my gothy looks. The next eyeshadow that I have is Dolly Pop, and I think that this eyeshadow was one of the first purchases that I did with Sugarpill. I just want to point the box packaging. This is probably like an earlier, this might not be like the first box packaging they've had, but this is like the earliest that I have. It says Addicted to Pretty. It has a nice little picture by Miss Kika. Also, I really like how the inner packaging has little hearts on it. And so right here it says next to the little pill kitty that Sugarpill products are cruelty-free and never tested on animals. So if that's important to you, then Sugarpill is your thing. Okay, so I love Dolly Pop. Dolly Pop is like my favorite pink. It is my end-all, be-all pink. However, the thing that I don't like about it is how powdery it is. It's from what I showed you. But I typically don't really have an issue with that. Okay, so because it's so powdery, you do get a lot of fallout, but I'm the type of person who's okay with fallout, because to me, fallout means, oh, now my cheeks are going to be shiny or like pink. And I have used this as a blush. It is like super bright, but I love it all the same. This is my favorite pink, hands down, and I want to point out that I use this a lot, but I still have a lot of product left in it. So next item I'm going to grab is my Kimchi. So Kimchi, for those of you who don't know, is a drag queen. Shrinkle's just friends with a whole bunch of drag queens, which is really cool, but Kimchi did a collaboration with Sugarpill that included an eyeshadow and a liquid lipstick that I will show you in another video. And this is just a beautiful, just a teal, like a matte teal. The packaging itself is pretty nice. Well, here, just comparison, this is the old Sugarpill pan face, and this is the new Sugarpill packaging. On the back, the packaging is different as well. It's white and it says Kimchi with the blue lips, which I think is really cool. And the box itself is really nice. It has little donuts in it. It says, "Hey cutie" in here. It says a little animal testing thing here. But honestly, like, you are a cutie. Honestly, guys, like, I kind of bought this for the box. I have a problem, and I have no shame about that. But this is a beautiful teal color. And, yeah. Also, my name is Kim, and I had a Chihuahua whose name was Chi-Chi. So whenever I see Kimchi, I think of me and my Chihuahua. So there's that one. The next color that I'm going to pull out is, so the next three colors I'm going to talk about are from the Edward Scissorhands palette that Sugarpill did a while ago. Well, Sugarpill had a collaboration with, I forgot what movie company that Edward Scissorhands came from, but it included 6 eyeshadows, but I only got 3 of them because the other 3 just didn't really interest me. The first one is Suburbia, which is this beautiful coral. I use it as blush sometimes, and Sugarpill had very good marketing and was like, yeah, you could use this as blush. So I used it as blush a couple times, but I feel like it looks kind of weird on my skin tone. But this is a beautiful coral. And the next color that I'm going to pull out is Home Sweet Home, and it is this beautiful baby blue. See? Yeah. Look at the colors. So these two colors together remind me of like the 60s, if that makes any sense. It reminds me of 60s eyeshadow because as someone who really does like makeup, I look at pictures of old trends and stuff, and so when I think of 1960s makeup, I think of like pale blue eyeshadow with like pale peachy lipstick, and so that is the color that, honestly, this like color just straight up, these two colors together just straight up remind me of the 60s, which honestly goes with the aesthetic of the movie itself. This shade that I'm going to pull out is Ice Angel. It is the third that I have from Sugarpill's Edward Scissorhands line. Not sure if you can see it, but there's like this really nice, what's it called? Blue sheen to it. The next shadow that I'm going to talk about is their metal eyeshadow, and I honestly really do love this formula. Look at it, it's so pretty. It's called Moneymaker, and it's like this weird goldish green olive color. And I did not think I would like it at first, but I really, as soon as I used it, I just fell in love with it. The formula is really, really soft, so the first or second time that I used this eyeshadow, I ended up hitting pan, but it's not because, like, there's not a lot of product in this eyeshadow. It's just because the shadow is so soft that when I put my brush in, it caused the product next to it, like, to move to the side. So, it's basically, like, bump of product, then the pan, and then bump of product Like, yeah, just the shadow is really, really soft. So there's that. The next shadow I'm going to point out is Poison Plum, and Poison Plum is the newest to my collection. I've heard so many good things about it, and everyone loves it, so I decided to pick it up for myself. It seems like there's like some sparkle in it, but it's like marketed as a matte eyeshadow. But I mean, it's a beautiful color and I'm excited to use it. Also wanted to show you the packaging. This is the newest packaging that they have. Yeah. The next eyeshadow that I'm going to pull out is Subterranean from their Cold Chemistry palette. Here's the packaging. They did this in a collaboration with Amelia Arsenic, who is a singer model from Australia, I believe. And it is like this beautiful like dark green color with sparkles in it. I am trying to do my best to find more looks to go with this. The whole Cold Chemistry palette I personally wasn't really into because it's a lot of dark colors, and as you can see from my collection, I prefer really like bright colors. But it is a beautiful shade, and I'm just doing my best now to find different looks and stuff I can do with this. Even though it looks really similar to like the metal, like the Moneymaker that I showed you, it's the same formula as the majority of their line. So the next shade that I'm going to show you guys comes from the Sparkle Baby collection. And just for point of reference, like this is the packaging for Sparkle Baby. Yeah, little cat at the bottom, at the back, and then this thing, and this thing, yeah. So it came in a palette, but I ended up just buying them separately because it was, for me, it was cheaper that way because, again, there was like a huge sale by my house that sold Sugarpill. So this is Kitten Parade. I'm actually wearing it on my lids right now. And Kitten Parade I love because I like wearing Sugarpill every single day of my life. Oh, and this is the back. I'm not sure if you can see it. I like wearing Sugarpill every single day of my life, and so Kitten Parade is like a normal color that I can wear. Because I can't wear a lot of these other colors to work. I'm a nurse. And so Kitten Parade is like just my go-to rose gold. I need a color that looks nice and makes me look normal, but still really awesome because Sugarpill is life. And I really love this shade. It is my favorite go-to normal person shade. The next color that I have is Hotsy Totsy. So I think Hotsy Totsy, they're trying to get it like discontinued, but this thing is just so powdery. Whenever I use it, powder gets everywhere. That's like the #1 thing that I have. But I actually got this from Queen of Blending on Depop. Lauren, Queen of Blending, is like best friends with Amy. The next color that I have is Frostine, which is this beautiful lilac. I wore it for Thanksgiving. It's beautiful. Yeah. I don't even know if half of this is in frame, honestly. The next color that I have is Candy Crush, and it's this beautiful blue sparkly color. So yes. So I recently purchased the Sugarpill Pro palette, and it is an empty palette that you can just buy the pans themselves and then just add it. And so I figured, hey, like, I know I'm going to buy more Sugarpill in the future, so I'm just going to add it as I go. I got 2 colors, and these colors are new to me. I have not used them. This one is Kiss Kiss. This is the red one. And then this one right here is Swack, aka Sealed with a Kiss. This came from the Feline Fantasy palette, which was a limited edition of from Valentine's Day. And I knew for a fact that Sugarpill was gonna like bring back the entire collection, but like in singles, because like honestly, when I saw the whole palette, like nothing really, it wasn't really inspiring to me. Like they had a Mount Brown in there that I knew I wasn't gonna use, and then they had like a light highlighter color, but I have tons of highlighter colors, but these 2 stood out the most for me, and I'm really excited to play with them eventually. They are the same formula as a Moneymaker, which I love the formula of Moneymaker, so I know that these are going to be soft, and I'm really excited to play with them in the future. Also, just because I'm a packaging person, the little pans come in this eyeshadow pan packaging. Wait, where's the... Comes like, so you take this out of this, and like here has the eyeshadow in it. How like they're, you know, I don't know how I feel about the new geometric thing that they're trying to do, honestly, but whatever. Okay, so this next thing is honestly my makeup prized possession. I will love this thing to the day that I die. Sugarpill was having like a yard sale at Sugarpill headquarters in LA, so I drove all the way to LA to the Sugarpill headquarters for their yard sale, but honestly, I mainly went to meet Shrinkle and a whole bunch of other people that were there. So not only was Shrinkle there, but also Queen of Blending, Krista Sparkles, Miss Kika, and yeah, like I made a video about it if you want to look for that. But yes, this is my Sugarpill palette, signed by a whole bunch of people, like Miss Kika, who drew this thing, she signed it. BB Lee, who like is another girl that I follow on Instagram, who like is really into the mermaid goth thing. Krista Sparkles, she told me I was a cutie. I thought that was special. But then when you open it, oh yeah, Stephanie Beast. When you open it, Shrinkle herself signed it, and again, she told me I was cute when I met her, and I almost started crying because I love her so much. Also, the Queen of Blending, Lauren, she signed it, so yeah, but anyways, these are the 4 colors in the palette. This is Acid Berry, Velocity, 2 AM, and Mochi. And I really like using 2 AM in my brows because it has like a nice little purpley color, but it's not too dark or too light, so I like using 2 AM in my brows. These, like, actually, this entire palette I use on my brows sometimes, and I really like it. But, let's see. You can tell that, like, 2 AM has, like, a sheen to it. And then, yeah, just, these are my eyeshadows. So, in together, let me count how many Sugarpill eyeshadows I have. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have 20 pressed eyeshadows from Sugarpill. That shows my dedication. And again, like, well, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but Sugarpill is actually quite inexpensive. One whole Sugarpill eyeshadow like this is $12, but then like the metals are $16 if you buy them in the clamshell, but then if you buy them like in this, like in the pan form, they're cheaper. They're like $3 cheaper per item. But anyways, yeah, I mean, the packaging has evolved with time, as with anything else. So, yes. Oh, this is like the same. Well, the only difference is that on the metal ones, it says metal at the top. But there's this. So this is the packaging from, like, you know, their regular packaging from the past couple years. And for the special packaging that they have this thing. These are random things that I noticed because I'm a huge Sugarpill fan. So yes, thank you for sitting here and listening to me talk about Sugarpill. I know that this is kind of like a bleh video, but I have no idea what I'm doing, honestly. But I really just wanted to share something that I really, really like and just show off my collection, I guess. But yeah, I'm just a huge Sugarpill fan, and so I just wanted to just talk about something I really, really enjoy. And in the majority of my videos, I am wearing Sugarpill. Even if it's not an entire face of Sugarpill, it's like there's some Sugarpill there. So anyways, thank you very, very much for watching, and I will be making more videos about my loose eyeshadows as well as the lipsticks that I have from this company. So thank you very, very much.